Okay, welcome to another quick episode today. This is gonna be a very quick one. I want to cook broccoli soup my way, um, and I already prepared, um, yeah, fresh broccoli. It's around 2 kilos of broccoli sprouts. Um, yeah, now I'm gonna steam them in my pasta pot, and we prepare some spices together. I will add some parsley, dried parsley, and some. Yeah, what's that? It's called actually in Germany Schnittlauch. This is something like very thin and tiny spring onions, but dried ones. Then I will add, as usual, for health purposes, my one thumb-sized ginger piece. I think I'm gonna grate that again, and then I have two big one-sized Chinese garlic cloves. That's what I'm going to put into the soup. And to finish it up, I will take some. What is this actually? It's a 15% of crème fraîche. I think it's 150 grams. But you can use more or less, or leave it completely out of the soup. Doesn't matter actually. So next step or first step is we start off with the oven. We give it a high heat. It's level 6, highest level. And we start to heat the water up so it can steam. And then I'm going to steam it until it's kind of chewy, soft, and we are going to mix that up then with such a device, such a mixer. Yeah, and then we spice it up the way I like it and the way I recommend it. But you will see. First step is, of course, I need to clear my throat a little bit because today the pollen are starting to fly through the air from the trees. It's now the 12th of March, and I'm starting to feel a little bit of consequences because of that. My nose is a little bit running, so it's definitely something to recommend to eat hot, and ginger, and definitely garlic. That keeps my allergy or my pollen allergy kind of I can work against with it. So let me see. I think I need to put that camera again in another angle so you see what I'm doing without destroying here my stream and without destroying whatever I'm doing or using, because I need to have the cables from the power bank attached. Otherwise, my smartphone will run out of energy too fast. So stream is running. First thing is the garlic. Let me turn on the lights too, so you see something like that. All right. So first off, we start peeling the garlic. No. First of all, I'm going to sharpen my knife, of course, as usual, because there's nothing worse than a bad, not sharpened knife. Give that a quick wash. And let that soak a little bit in water. It's sharp, but not as sharp as I'd like to have it. I think that should be enough. I just give it a few strikes, nothing fancy. Start off with the rougher side. It's as I said in my last stream, or one of my last streams, it's a 400 grit. And I give it each side 3 strokes and count down on each side 2 strokes, 1 stroke, like in a 30-degree angle, like this. Don't push it down too hard, just let it gently slide over the stone, like this. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 2 on the other side. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 1. Okay, that's it. Clean off the metal dust. Take the other grit. It's an 800 grit, like this. And I do the same thing here. 3 on this side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 1. And now I feel that there is the need to give that another stroke. Yes, now it's perfect. Clean that off. We don't want to eat any metal. Let me take a little bit of my coffee. Cheers. So now we should be able to chop and peel the garlic properly. Arrange that a little bit so you see what I'm doing. Maybe give that another angle, better angle. I don't know, do you see anything? I hope. Do it that way. Okay. So let's peel the garlic. Since it's 1 clove garlic, pretty big, we don't have too much effort with that. And I hope it's of good quality. It's coming from China, but China is known for, actually, it's the origin of garlic cloves, so it shouldn't be of too bad quality. In Germany, you have pretty tough regulations for foods. So, but I don't know how it is when they import stuff. But we won't die. we will die from other things. So now, I think I will give it a crush, maybe. Yeah, I won't do slices. I will crush it. So, like that. And then we let that rest at room temperature for a few minutes, so all the goodness and the richness of the garlic can unfold and be set free. Yes, I love garlic. You know already, right? I always tell you that I love garlic. I could eat that just like this. Maybe that's because of that, I'm gonna grow like 120 years old. I hope so. But I actually don't want to live that long. Not in that world. It's not mine. So, that a quick wash, as usual. So, next step will be the ginger. You see, it's a good thumb-sized ginger piece. And I will quickly peel that with a peeler so I don't waste too much while peeling it. You can do it with a knife, of course, but this is far more accurate and definitely safer. I can hear the water boiling already in my pasta pot for steaming the broccolis or the broccoli. Oh. And now I'm going to remove the nasty parts like this, and this, and this, and this, and I think that's good. So now we're gonna grate it with my cheese grater, because I learned that this definitely works the best. And I take the rough side because it's gonna boil a little bit in the soup anyway, and I like the taste of ginger. So give it a quick rub on that grater, grate that down. This we don't want. A little bit careful. We don't want to grate our thumb. So, like this. Take all the juices and the good fibers. I want it all. So, the rest is gonna go into the bin. So this I'm going to add into or alongside the garlic, and it can settle it a little bit. Like that. So, and in 1 or 2 minutes, I think I will put some olive oil into that container too, because we will definitely need a little shot of olive oil. So put that away. Now, next step, we will clean up that a little bit. I want to always have a clean working space. While cooking, this is the most important, I think. Always clean everything immediately. So now, as you can see or hear, maybe I show you. So it's already steaming, and this will take probably 15 to 20 minutes. Back to this angle. Yes, it's all of these cables, I know, but that's the way it is, right? Life isn't always nice to us. Okay, now what do we do? Spices. So I need another container. Let's take that one. So as I told you, it's 2 kilogram of spice. I'm definitely using also 400 milliliters of beef stock with the soup. Something I'm going to prepare right now. It's ready-made and it's a good one. And I learned that any soup is gonna taste much better using beef stock. So this is 400 milliliters. This we need. Now we come to the spices. As usual, juniper berries. I will take my tea strainer, as usual. 2 kilos of broccoli. So I give it 10 juniper berries, 5 for each kilogram. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's perfectly 10. Make it 12 or 14. 14 mid-sized. Yeah, you know, I love it. You don't need to count them exactly. It doesn't matter at all. You won't taste that too much. I want to have definitely these leaves, laurel leaves. Where is my glass? I will take 2 for each. Well, this is a medium or small sized one. I would say we take 4 of those or 5. Let me see what we can fetch out of the glass here. Yeah, it's a half broken one. Again, a smaller one, and you see, there was a tiny little guy eating right from it. See that hole? Do you see that? So 3. Take a big one. 4, and the smaller one 5. That should be enough. The rest gonna go back into my glass. Keep it fresh or keep it from rotting. So now we have the laurel leaves, we have the juniper berries. Then I need some a little tiny bit of where is it? Bohnenkraut. I don't know what you call that in English. You use that for soups and stews. You can also use it for fish or meat dishes. And yeah, you can also spice up oils and wine gas. In Germany, it's called Bohnenkraut. I don't know what that means in English. Bean spice? I don't know. Let's just not care. The rest I can translate, but not this. I forgot to look that up. I'm sorry. And we will give it like, let me get my titanium beloved super spoon. We take 2 of those. Okay, it's already empty. So I need another one. So we take 2 of those. I like this. 1 and 2. Like that. Now I want to have ground pepper, black one. And I take 1 spoon. Yeah, like this. And we add some white pepper, also ground one. White ground pepper, if I can find it. Come on. Yeah, because I got my stuff tossed around through the kitchen. I sometimes need to check where they are. So this is white ground pepper, and we take also a good spoon. Yeah, like this. Then I want to have some where is it? I saw it right a second ago. Here. Some magnate. Not too much, like half a spoon, I would say. Well, it's 2 liters. And it's perfectly suited for broccoli. And now I want to have some dried bell pepper powder or paprika powder. We take a complete one, complete spoon. Like this. So then I want to have a little pinch, really a little pinch, not more, just like this, of coriander. I hope it's the same name in English, coriander. Then I need some, where is it? Roughly ground pepper. Like I give like 20 of these cycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be 20, and I think that's enough. Now, what do we need? What else do we need? I give it also, I have like 400 milliliters of the beef stock. But we are going to add, of course, some water. I think half a liter. So I will take also another spoon. This should be like a good teaspoonful of vegetable broth, just to give it some extra vegetables taste. And I need to open the window because it's steaming like hell right now. Maybe you can see. Turn that around. Take off the lights or the so I have a little bit more space to move my camera around like this. So it's steaming like hell, as you can see. I will give that a check up. Just a second. Yeah, it's almost done. See, I can put the fork right into it. But I will give that 2 more minutes. I will shut down the oven. Let that rest a little bit. Like this. Let's complete the spice mix. So we have that prepared. What else can we take? I think because it's suited for soups, I will take 1 clove of this thingy here. It's the Christmas style. I always forget the name. It's called Nelke in Germany. I don't know the English word. You put that into oranges, and around Christmas, everything smells like a Christmas bakery. I take 1 and add that into my juniper berry tea strainer. So it's good for soups, and as long as you don't take more than 1, it doesn't matter at all. It will taste very good. I learned that the hard way when I cooked for one of my ex-girlfriends when I first met her. I cooked with a lot of love, a real nice dish, and I put like 10 of those into the sauce, and we couldn't eat that. So we kind of actually had to throw that away, the food, because it was not, it was disgusting. Yeah. Don't talk around the truth, right? It was disgusting. So I learned that the hard way. Then I have some dried soup spices, or what is it? Actually, a mix of onions, parsley, garlic, spring onions, shallots, and some paprika. And I will give that a big spoon, it's the size of, this is a normal spoon, maybe double the size of a teaspoon. And this is a big salad tossing spoon. So I will give that 1 of those. Since I don't cook with recipes, you can just imagine the measurements. Like this. And imagine we have 2 kilograms of broccoli, which we are going to mix up and add waters and beef stock, and it's totally fine like that. Believe me. And now I will add some chili flakes too. I put that into such a sea salt, the device. Germany, you say Mühle. I will give it like 1, 2, 3, not more. Now I add everything in here, and this is something we toss, or the spice mix we will just toss into the big pasta pot of mixed and pureed soup, broccoli soup. Yeah, that's actually it. So we have prepared everything. Now I'm going to mix the broccoli. Let me prepare it like that. So you see something. Now I gotta strain that. I'm not sure if I should use the waters. I think I will take a good half a liter of the waters that I cooked or steamed out of the broccoli, because it's the fine juices, we shouldn't throw that away. So how to start? First I strain that a little bit. So then I take half a liter of this good juices. Oh, that was not a good idea, because that thing here is broken. I need another container that isn't broken. So here we have 500 milliliters. All right. Like that. And the rest I keep in case I need more. Maybe I do it. Doesn't matter actually. Put it in here. And the rest I'm just keeping. Another 500 milliliters. That's far too much actually. The rest I gonna strain. I don't need that. So, or drain down the drain. Strain it down the drain. So now we are prepared and the cooking can begin. See, my kitchen is pretty small, but we get used to everything in life, so we don't care. Let me arrange that again. And now I will take another angle like that. And I transfer the broccoli. You don't see anything, right? Put you over here. So I transfer the broccoli into my pasta pot, back into the pasta pot, like that. This can directly go into the dishwasher. So now I need a little bit of fluid, and since we will be mixing it up, I have to be a little bit careful. Put that aside. The mixer. So be careful to not cut the rope or the electric parts. I'm sorry, it won't take long, but I cannot take you closer because I need the space to work. So I will mix it up with the juices by itself. It's both 500 milliliters, so I take this first. But I take only a little bit first, like this. Then I give it a mix. Get me the big spoon. Turn it around a little bit. Then I add so now I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So I get that a little bit closer. Oh man, I need a camera, man. Definitely. So now I add the rest of the 500 milliliter of broccoli juices, and I give that a gross mix or a rough mix. I don't want to have it too much of a puree. I want to have some bigger pieces in it. Like this, a little bit more. See? So there are tiny chunks in it, and that's the perfect mix. So I will get rid of the electric hazards over here. So, and now I want to add the beef broth, like this. And now I need to check the consistency a little bit. Like, stir it around a little bit. Yeah, it's perfect. So that's what we want to have. So you have a little bit to chew on, have some smaller chunks in it. Yeah, not too much of a puree. But since we are gonna boil that up anyways, I will add the other 500 milliliters of the broccoli juices. And in case, but I don't think so. I think in case it's getting too dry, we can definitely add some more, but I don't think it's necessary. So I will stir that around a little bit. I will put that back on the stove now. But I have to clean up here the mess first. Like that. And get me some space. My cameraman has is on vacation right now, so I'm sorry, I cannot. I need to do it all by myself. But you can apply for the job if you want. So clean that up. So now let's change the angle. Make sure it won't fall into the soup, my camera. So maybe like that. Yeah, I think it's a good angle, isn't it? Maybe not. Maybe more like that. Okay. I want you to see what I'm doing. So let's say that this is a good angle. All right, now I heat that up. I will clean a little bit the edges because I don't like that. Too messy for me. Aesthetics while cooking is very important for me. I need to enjoy it also with my eyes, you know. And a clean kitchen is very important. So now I'm going to add first a little bit of the ginger or some olive oil into the ginger and the garlic, and I will add that into the soup. So we take every single drop we can get out of it because we are not going to waste anything. So stir that a little bit. Now I will put in the spice mix. Yeah. Just give that a stir and throw that into it like this. I think we will need some more water. I will add like 250 milliliters now, and maybe later a little bit more, so it can cook up thoroughly. And since it's not mixed into a puree, as you saw it, it doesn't matter. It still has a good consistency. See? Oh, damn. That smells so unbelievably good already. So I will cook that up now. Where's my lid? Oh, man. Let me clean that real quick. So the leaf needs to be submerged. I'm Donald Trump. The laurel leaf. Like this. And cover that up. Like this. And now we wait. And then we add the cream or the creme fraiche. Yeah. And the parsley and the dried spring onion. All right. Arrange that a little bit so I can do the rest of the work. So and now we wait just a few minutes and boil it up. Let me attach the batteries again to the lights, so we are not gonna run out of fuel here. Where's the other one? Here it is, like this. All right. So this has to be done always before my meal is ready. For those who watched my streams already, they know that I do it that way. Well, this I think I can put into the dishwasher. There's no need to hassle too much. And same with these things. Huh? This. And also these containers. This I want to have actually, because I'm gonna use this as a little testing bowl as soon as the soup is ready. And the rest we put in the dishwasher. And this is already cleaned up, so all right. Looking good. It's boiling already, but I go down to mid heat from level 6 to level 3 and let that boil for like 5 minutes. So and give that a quick dry up. Now this is gonna go into the dishwasher too, because the fibers need to be removed properly, like this. Oh no, they're gone. Perfect. All right. It's just ginger, you know. Who cares actually? It's no fats. It's only pure, tasty ginger fibers. So no worry. But it's cleaned up. So I do that always with kitchen towels because it's much more hygienic to clean and dry up stuff with this instead of a kitchen towel where all the nasty stuff and bacteria is gonna sum up to a big pile. I don't like that, so I dry my dishes mostly with kitchen towels. I'm not a waster, definitely not, but this is much healthier, I think. So let me prepare that already. So like this. It's smelling so good. I wish you could smell it. Take a look. See, it's combining already all the juices and the spices. What I forgot, which is necessary because I have made the experience that I like it. I give it a tiny drop of tomato paste, just a tiny drop like this, not more. Then it gets some silky kind of texture. Then it tastes a little more tomatoey, fruity, and it has some acids. Speaking of acids, I also forgot some sugar. We give it a A good teaspoon, like this, because of the tomato and oh man. I see. We need to boil that a little bit on medium to low heat now, to give the laurel leaves and the juniper berries the possibility to cook thoroughly through, and let that combine with the soup, so all the spices unfold the way I want it to. I think I will let that cook now a little longer, like 10 minutes. But you see, it's more like a broccoli stew. I like it that way. Of course, you can puree it down later if necessary, or if you don't like that. I like to chew on tiny broccoli pieces, so that's the way I do it. Let me quickly taste. Oh, damn it. It's so, oh, it's so good. And since I'm cooking experimentally all the time, I need some more sweetness to it. I will add a little bit of honey. Like a good spoonful, like this. It will give it even a nicer texture and a nice taste, like a mild sweetness to it. So give that a good stir. And I need to check the texture again, because maybe I'm gonna add another glass of beef stock, but I'm not sure yet, because it's, no, I don't think so. It's pretty soupy actually. No. Yeah. Now we need the fats. I will add the creme fraiche. Where is it here? So let me add that. Give that a boil. So this is let me see, where is the measurement? 3.5 liters of tasty broccoli soup. And you know, fats, they will convey the tastes, or the spices much better if you put some fat into it, like oil, or this I spilled a little bit. Oh, damn it. Mm. Ah, lecker. So you need to put some crème fraîche into it. You can of course also take cream or sour cream. That works as fine or as well. But I only had crème fraîche left in the freezer or in the fridge. So that's what I'm going to use. So this is destroyed, so this is gonna go right into the bin because it was cracked. The plastic got too old and got some cracks. So I just threw that away. I have enough containers to mix my stuff. I don't need that anymore. All right, kitchen is cleaned. The rest I do later. And now I need to check if the spices are already cooked into the soup sufficiently. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. It's almost perfect. But what's to be added is I will add a pinch of soy sauce, only a little bit. Then a little bit of German mustard, like that. And some more acids. So I take a little bit of herbed vinegar, also only a drop, like that. And we need some, where is it? Yeah. I made a stream where I cooked up some ramen, and I have like a good salad spoon or teaspoon, a tablespoon left of the ramen soup base, and this will get it a little of the necessary saltiness. And I will put it all in here because it's 3.5 liters. That's perfectly fine. So that should be 3 tablespoons of it. And now give it a mix again. Cook that up for 5 another minutes, and then we can make the taste test. So give it a good stir. And then cook it up for 5 more minutes. And then we make the taste test. And I'm sure that it will taste very, very good. It's not the first time I've made it, and that's the way I like it. Whoa. Careful, Flo. Careful. Oh. And since we don't waste anything, we get the rest out of the ramen soup base as well, like this, with a little bit of water. And what you can also serve to this soup, you could cut some mild sausage into it, or you could put some pre-cooked, tiny cut potatoes into it. Of course, you can eat it with rice or with noodles. Mostly what I do is I make some baguette or some white bread, roast it in the oven and give it a or I will bake it in the oven with some cheese on it. Yeah, with some Gouda, middle-aged Gouda cheese, or you can of course also use cheddar, and that's perfectly fine for this soup. It's a very hearty soup, a spicy soup, and that's the way I like it. So I'm looking forward to check that out. See, it's coming to the point of the texture, how it should be, but it will take a few more minutes. Hungry. Hungry I am. Yeah, and since it's 3.5 liters, and as I always do it, I going to transfer it over into such a thermos or insulated container. It looks like this. Here's a pressure valve, and here's the lid, and then you have this double-walled insulated container. This is a 900 milliliter container, and you have for the whole day. It will keep the soup warm for like 12 hours if preheated. You need to preheat the container with some boiling water for a few minutes, and then you put in the boiling soup or the ready boiled soup, and it will keep warm for like 12 hours, or actually hot, so you can eat the whole day and snack on your soups. Yeah, that's what I always do with stews and soups. And I can eat like 3 days of this tasty broccoli soup, and I'm looking forward to it. It's very hearty, and I think now we're gonna check it. I shut off the oven or shut down the oven already, and I will give it 1 or 2 more minutes before we check it. But I will add the rest of the spring onions and the dried parsley. Give it another stir. Oh, yeah. Hot. Huh? Like this. 1 more minute. All right. Tasty. Did a quick wipe around the cooking area, so everything is nicely and clean. All right. I'm sweating already. I like it. Cooking without sweating is no cooking. So now we check the soup. Of course, it will taste even better tomorrow or the day after, as usual, because it will settle. The spices will settle into the fluids and it will ripen. But I'm sure it will taste very good even now, freshly cooked. And I think definitely some nice potatoes would fit right now perfectly to it. Yeah. But I'm gonna taste it like this. Just a quick taste test. Let's check that together. We dig into it right now. Please don't fall over. Maybe like that. See, that's how it looks like. And it is not too runny, but you have these nice chunks. Wait, let me lower you a little bit like this. All right. See? Yeah. And the saltiness of the cheese or the gratinated white bread with cheese in the oven, yeah, like pizza bread, that would fulfill all the tastes perfectly. So this is still very tasty the way it is now, but tomorrow it's the perfect consistency, and once heated up again, it will just ripen overnight perfectly. Oh damn. Fantastic. You should try that once. See, it's a real nice consistency. And you have these chunks in there. Very tasty, believe me. Okay, I definitely need a extra spoon. Nice. And you could also put some cream now into it, or just garnish it with whatever you like to have in here. A nice mild sausage would also perfectly fit. Yeah, that's my broccoli soup. Flo's way, my way, and it's definitely something you should try out, please. Yes. So that's all for today. Um, I promised you it would be a short one. It's 1 hour, 10 minutes now. Um, yeah, for me, it's a short one. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a try. The combination of the ingredients, they will perfectly match together if you like ginger and garlic and stuff. Um, yeah, give it a try. Let me know in the comments if you want to. And see you in the next stream when cooking again or with another episode. Stay healthy, take care for yourself and the people around you, and have a great time with a lot of love. See you next time. Florian.